Hi everyone, welcome to Business and You, an initiative by Accelarize Networks. We meet a lot of founders who are looking out for funds, and most of these founders think that just raising funds will make their venture successful. Well, nothing can be farther from truth. There are hundreds of startups who have raised millions and millions of dollars but still could not grow their business and eventually had to shut shops. In this video, we will discuss about two such startups who failed despite being successful in raising funds, rather multiple round of funds for their venture. Let us start with Zorooms. Back in 2015, when Indian startup ecosystem was trying to solve the problem of non-standardization in Indian budget hotel industry, Oyo was definitely the pioneer and a market leader. But there was another player who had raised over 225 crores from marquee investors such as Tiger Global, Orius Venture Partners, etc. and was breathing very closely to the neck of Oyo. We are talking about Zorooms. Having a 7-member founding team and many of founders' close friends being part of the core team, it was definitely a top heavy organization and money was mostly spent on expanding without keeping an eye on cash flow. But with the backing of SoftBank, Oyo had much deeper pocket and hence Zorum was neither able to expand rapidly and nor did any other investor was looking to back it. Finally, Oyo offered to buy out Zo, but that deal too dithered away after many rounds of due diligence. Founders of Zorum are still embroiled in a legal battle with Oyo. Out of 7 founders of Zorum, some are running a gaming site Winzo, which has raised funds. Some of them are part of Zostel, a hostel aggregator, while most of the core team members and some of the founders are working in used car marketplace Spinny. Zoom failure was classic case of an average founding and core team, lack of industry understanding, and the power of deep pockets of your opponents. And now, let's talk about father of all failures, Taxi for Sure, the Goliath which had a great fall. From 2012 to 2014, there were two Uber clones operating in India's point-to-point taxi market and wanted to have the first mover advantage. We all have definitely used services of one of them, that is Ola, but very few of us would remember Taxi for Sure or TFS as it was called. TFS had raised approximately 500 crores, more or less the same amount of funding as Ola had received by then, and even had some of the investors like Excel being common to Ola. But TFS has shut down completely today. The legend goes that TFS was to be acquired by US giant Uber and the deal was almost finalized. But then in November 2014, an Uber driver was arrested for inappropriate behavior with a female customer in Delhi. There was a large hue and cry in media and Uber decided to put any expansion plan in India on hold. Now as Ola and TFS, who had few common investors, were both burning cash at an alarming rate, some of the investors of Ola decided that it's a high time to merge Ola and TFS together in an all stock deal. Sadly, within 1.5 years of the merger, Ola decided to shut down TFS completely and hence flushing approximately 300 crore spent on branding by TFS into drain. Founder of TFS, Raghunandan and Aprapremya are active angel investors along with having their and Coup app which is competitor of Twitter. The fall of TFS was due to unabashed spending for purchasing growth, poor cash flow planning, and having no plan B. So founders, just raising funds is just only half the battle won as hundreds of startups struggle to grow even after raising funds. Hopefully you have liked this video. If you have any queries, you can contact us on the email ID given below and keep dreaming. Thank you.